Hey there, Sartre here. It's been a while, hasn't it, folks? After I finished the 50 out of 50 challenge against Morgana, I really felt like I had beaten the game. There was like no reason to continue, and I did log in just out of habit the following day when at daily reset. It had become such a habit, so ingrained in me, and that was kind of that was kind of weird. So I logged in, and then I just sat and stared at the home screen, and I was like, "What am I even doing? Like, what? There's nothing to do." And it just kind of hit me at that point that I was done. I was done with FFBE, and so I logged out, and I have not logged in since. I haven't gone as far as uninstalling the game or deleting my account or anything, but I just haven't logged in, and it's been almost 2 weeks now, and the freedom feels good. Not gonna lie, freedom feels good. But yeah, I figured I would do a little video for you guys, just checking in with you guys, letting you know, hey, still here. And I want to let you guys know that I was clued in to a new game that's coming out in a couple of weeks. I think it comes out on October 7th, called Disney Pixel RPG. So someone commented on one of my videos kind of cluing me in on this, and I want to thank them because I didn't know that this game was coming out. I didn't know anything about it, and I looked into it, and just from what I can see at a glance, it looks very, very similar to like early FFBE as far as gameplay and game style is considered. It's like a pixel sprite game. The battles look very, very similar, and the way that they're structured. So I'm very interested to see how that game goes. Now, with that said, I'm not gonna start creating content for Disney Pixel RPG right away on day one. It is a gacha game, which I'm not too excited about. I didn't really want to get into another gacha, but I am going to give it I'm going to give it a try. I've already pre-registered for the game, so I'm definitely playing. I'm definitely going to start playing it day one, but I am not going to commit to doing content on that game until I've played it for a little bit. I'm going to give it like a trial period, maybe like a month or so. And if it seems free to play friendly and it seems like a game that I could actually see myself doing for the long haul, then I might actually start creating content for it. So that's just something on the horizon, letting you guys know, something on the horizon that it has some potential for me to continue as a content creator. It may or may not pan out. Like I said, if I don't like the way the game is structured, or it feels way too grindy or way too pay to win, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to go down that road again. Just to giving you guys a heads up. Now, I've also mentioned that I play chess on my phone a lot, and so this is the chess.com app. This is the app that I use to play chess on my phone when I'm not playing FFBE, which I haven't been doing for the last 2 weeks, so I have been playing more chess. If you guys are on the chess.com app, definitely look me up. My name is Casual Chess 64. I've mentioned this before. Definitely hit me up. Send me a friend request. Would love to have more friends to play, because I typically don't play against people very much, because I have a bit of anxiety playing against strangers. So I typically play the bots, the chess bots, the AI, more than I play real people. But I would love to have more friends in the game that I can play with, and just have like a good friendly group of casual chess players to play with. So with that said, feel free to add me up. I would love to have more friends. Now, another reason why I wanted to do this video, not just to check in with you guys, that was certainly a primary reason, but I also wanted to let you guys know that on the chess.com app, they're doing a cool collaboration with Discord right now. So every month, chess.com does a different set of chess bots being like the AI, like playing against the AI. And this month they're doing Discord. So for the whole month of September, they're doing Discord bots, and if you beat any one of the Discord bots, you get a free month of Discord Nitro. And then as a reciprocal gift, when you claim your free month of Nitro, you then also get a free month of Diamond membership to chess.com. So chess.com, it is totally free to have the app and create an account So to join chess.com is totally free, but to get some of the benefits like unlocking all the bots and unlocking all the lessons and like coaches and things like that, you do have to do a subscription. But you can also get a month of Diamond membership for free as well, and that's why I'm a Diamond member, because I got my free month. I do not pay for a membership on chess.com. So I just did the free one, and I've been just kind of like plowing through all the lessons and things like that. I also like to do like chess puzzles and stuff. So it's been really nice having that. And you know, if you're a casual chess player that just wants to play some chess and maybe improve your game a little bit, this is a great opportunity to do that. And so in that vein, I'm going to play Wumpus, who is the easiest of the bots. There are 4 bots. You notice that little number underneath the name increasing as you go up to the point where the professor is impossible. Okay, so that number is your chess ELO rating, or it's the bot's ELO rating. An ELO rating is basically a score of how good or how bad you are at the game. The lowest you can go is 100, and the highest is, actually there is no ceiling technically, but like grandmasters, for example, typically have an ELO of 2,500 or higher. So yeah, that's just giving you an example of how bad Wumpus really is. You even say it says in the description, he's never played chess before, ready to challenge Wumpus to their first game. I'm surprised the ELO is not 100. But yeah, so 200 ELO, very, very easy bot to beat. And all you have to do is just beat the bot, and then you claim your free Nitro. I know not everybody has Discord, but I know some of my subscribers are also on my Discord, and thus you might want a free month of Nitro. So I claimed it for sure, and have been enjoying that for the last couple weeks here. All right, so we're going to play Wumpus. We're going to play as white. You can do black or you can just leave it as random. There's also these different modes like challenge, friendly, or assisted. Assisted is basically like cheating. The computer tells you where to move in order to beat the bot. So I don't actually know if you still get a free month of Nitro by using the assisted tool, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do a challenge because, you know, even setting it on challenge mode, Wumpus is not going to be a challenge. Even if you've never played chess before, I think you can probably beat Wumpus, and I'll just show you how I'm going to beat Wumpus here. Now, with that said, you can't actually follow. This is not like a step-by-step walkthrough guide like you could do with FFBE, because the bot will do different moves each game. So, what I'm going to play here is not exactly going to work for you, so you can't follow it step by step. It'll just show you, some things to look out for. So let's go ahead and pop in here and let's play Wumpus, and let's get ourselves some free Nitro. So, when you're starting as white gets the advantage because they get to go first. And then probably for most chess players, the best starting move is either going to be moving the king's pawn forward, known as the e4, or the queen's pawn forward, which is known as d4. And there are different openings based on which one you move forward, but it's always a good idea to try and put a pawn in the center of the board to control the center. And so that's what we're going to do. I like to do the king's pawn forward because I like to play an Italian opening. And so king's pawn forward, that is a move. So that is that is something. So I'm going to continue my Italian opening, which is to move the knight up here. All right, again, that is a move. I'm not sure what it accomplishes, but it is something. And now I'm going to move my bishop out. And this is the classic Italian opening. It's just one that I like because it feels very strong and solid for me, and it is one that I spend a lot of time. It's just one that I do a lot, very frequently, and thus I feel comfortable with it. All right, we're going to continue developing. We're just going to move knights out to the center. Wumpus is going to continue doing whatever Wumpus does. So Wumpus has not moved any pawns into the center of the board, so I'm just going to go ahead and move. Normally I would move this pawn just one square to protect my bishop and an e4 pawn, but since neither of them need protection currently, I'm just going to go ahead and move this up. All right. Wumpus, what you doing? What you doing, buddy? All right. So what I can do with this is I can actually... well, maybe I shouldn't do that. Let's just continue developing because Wumpus has no idea what he's doing. So I'm just going to continue with development. All right, finally, Wumpus is making an assault on the center of the board. All right, so I have some options here, and I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and take. Let's see if he takes back. Okay. That is, again, a move. That move is not threatening at all. I could care less if he wants to take my knight. I'm certainly not going to move my knight because that knight is pinned to my queen, as you can see. So I think what I will do instead is I'll just go ahead and move this pawn. Let's see, which should I take in front of the queen, or should I go ahead and make an outpost here? What would be the smarter move here? Let's just go ahead and take and undouble my pawns. I think that's what I would rather do here, is I would rather just go ahead and take and undouble those pawns. Yep, so that was an expected move there. So now, let's see, we can go ahead and open things up a little bit here. I'll go ahead and threaten that knight. Okay, that's a move. Thank you. I'll take that bishop. All right. So now we're starting to get somewhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and castle. And let's go ahead and threaten his queen. Let's see if we can move that queen out of the way. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and take this open file here. Let's see what he does with the queen. He decides to let me take his queen. Cool. Let's do it. All right. So now let's check the king. Why not? Okay. That's a fair move. So now that's a free pawn, and I threaten his rook. That was arguably the worst move he probably could have made, because now I'm going to get that rook. Okay, that was a smarter move. If he had moved his king out of the way, I would have taken his other rook. So that was actually a smart move on the Wumpus's part. Okay, let's see. We can pin that knight to the king now. So let's do that. Okay, well, he's just going to go ahead and let me set up a battery. That's awful, awful kind of him. I will have to remove the knight in order to make sure that this happens. But I can take some... I can make sure that happens here. Oh, he saw that. Wow. Wumpus saw that. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and... All right, let's let him... No, we can't do that. All right. Let's just do this. Yep, he'll take. Great. I'll take. And then I'm going to get, hopefully, a rook out of this. Let's see where he moves his king. Oh, beautiful, Wumpus. What beautiful. Thank you for the free rook. That was amazing. Thanks, Wumpus. You are just too fun. All right, so let's see. What would be the fastest way to mate Wumpus from here? I'm sure there are ways to mate in about 15 different ways here. The question is, what is the fastest way to do it? Let's try. All right, let's move knight here. So we're gonna try and create a bit of a mating net here if we can. All right, let's cut him off on this square. And let's do this. Oh, he had an escape square, didn't he? All right, let's see if we can Okay. What if we go... So if we go here, he's just going to go down another one. And now maybe... Oh, can I mate him with the pawn? No. No, it won't be mate. Pawn mates are always the best. So if I move... Yeah, I think if I move my bishop here, that's mate. Boom. Yeah, there it is. All right. And there you go. We just took down Wumpus and got a free month of Nitro. And you can do it too. Now the cool thing about this app is that after you play a game, if you're interested in actually like improving your game, you can do a game review. It shows you like which of your moves were good. It gives you, wow, it was a terrible rating. 68.7% accuracy. Wow, I didn't play that nearly as well as I thought I had. What's my rating? 850. That's actually pretty accurate. Yep. 850 game rating. That's pretty accurate for me. But yeah, it shows you like, you know, which moves were good and whatnot. You can start your review. You can actually look at your moves bit by bit, and it tells you where you made mistakes along the way. So I'm interested in improving my game, so I want to see what mistakes I made. So you can see that that was, you know, not a good move from the Wumpus. You know, we can expect that. My moves are all considered basically book moves. I ignored a chance to tactically win a pawn. Okay, well, yeah, that's because I just like to play my openings. I don't want to assume anything. But when you're playing against a bot this bad, yeah, they probably want you to take every advantage of the bot, and a better chess player probably would have. So yeah, that was a threaten through a tactic. Yeah, well, I'm sure, but I was just trying to develop. I'm just trying to develop here. All right, get off my back. I'm just trying to show people how to do proper development in a real game of chess. Obviously, this is not a real game because Wumpus can't play a real game of chess. All right, yep, all these inaccurate moves, sure. All right, now let's start getting to the real moves. Okay, so, oh, that was not the, oh, how could I have done a fork? Ah, clever. Okay, so yeah. Wait a minute, how would that, what am I forking there? So I'm threatening the knight and a pawn for sure. But I'm definitely not going to take that knight because that rook would just take my queen. That seems silly. Anyways. Yeah, so you kind of get the idea, and you kind of walk through. It tells you which of your moves are best. And yeah. And there we go. Boom, took the queen. Yeah, of course, that was a great move. What else are you going to do in that situation? That's so silly. I want to see if I could have had mate faster. I'm sure I could have had checkmate faster. Let's see. All right, yep, that was a good move. Oh, what would have been a better move there? Trying to trade that knight. Yeah, I wanted to trade that knight at some point, but what was a better move to make there? Just going ahead and jumping right in. Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, I took just one extra step to get there. All right. Mate in 3. Did I actually do it in 3? Oh, I had a faster way. How? Okay, yeah. Sure. All right. I got greedy. I just wanted to take all his pieces. Ah, there's a faster one. I guess that would have been, yeah, that would have been better. Because then, yeah, queen's protected. The king has to move here. And then, oh, but then where do I move the, oh, and then I would move the pawn up here. Oh, I could have had a pawn mate. I could have had a pawn mate. Oh, yeah, I think that's what he wanted to do. Oh, man. All right. I could have had my pawn mate that I wanted. That's all right. Cool deal. All right. But anyways, that's all just to show you guys what I've been doing in my free time. You know, when I've got the itch to play a game, I've been playing chess. And if you guys want to play with me, please feel free to add me as a friend. I would love to have you. So thank you guys for following me, and I will see you on the other side.